Today we will be discussing the Keynesian equilibrium and how to solve for it. So, as we know from the previous equation, this was our graph. In order to solve for the equilibrium, we know that y equals, and what our equation was, it was 400 plus 0.6y. To solve for equilibrium, we are going to subtract 0.6y from both sides, which gives us 0.4y because there is an imaginary 1 at the front. Another way to interpret 0.4 is also 2 over 5, and that's what we're going to be using today. So we're going to continue writing 2 over 5y equals 400. In order to get y by itself, we're going to move 2 over 5 to the other side. The way we multiply a fraction is to multiply by its reciprocal. So we're going to multiply by 5 over 2, 5 over 2. So y equals 400 times 5 is 2,000 divided by 2. Y equals 1,000, and that is our equilibrium point. And as we can see right here, if we drop down, y is right here at 1,000, and so is aggregate expenditure. And here is our equilibrium. Now, it's important to understand the transitions to the Keynesian equilibrium as well. So, when PAE is greater than Y, there is excess demand. And when PAE is less than Y, there is an excess supply. In case of inventories, if PAE is greater than Y, firms will see their inventories falling, prompting them to increase production. And if PAE is less than Y, firms will see their inventories rising, leading them to decrease production. So the expectations versus actual demand. If PAE is bigger than Y, firms underestimated demand and will need to adjust their expectations upward. And if PAE is less than Y, firms have overestimated demand and will need to adjust their expectations downward. So as we can see from the graph right here, when PAE is greater than Y, it's above Y, there needs to be a shift in inventories. There needs to be an increase in inventories to make it back to that equilibrium point, as well as looking at when PAE is less than, we will need to decrease inventories in order to make it back to that equilibrium point. So that is how to solve for the Keynesian equilibrium, as well as understanding when it is not at its equilibrium point, what companies will need to do in order to move back to that equilibrium. Thank you.